Hello, friends of Let There Be Right. This is Monday, March 31st, 2025, and wishing all of you a good day. Today's message is about the Jezebel influence in the church life. Most of you will know if you're under this influence, maybe even under its control, and not be aware of it. Some obvious signs of this are overly friendly at first, a lot of questions, more personal than general, about your history, i.e., have you ever had premarital sex, stolen, or cheated, etc. You can see how they like to probe fences, as I call it, which is seen by constant questioning of your life, looking for some type of sin or weakness in which they can grow a quiet attack for the breaking down of you and your will for their total control. You can also find them in their conversational skills, or the lack thereof. You will notice them interrupting or speaking over you or others during conversations. They will do this in conversations they're not even involved in. I've seen them from a good distance away pretending to listen to the group they're in, but are listening to what others are saying, and not concerned that they're just revealed themselves in rudeness to interrupt someone else. They also like to have the last word, almost insist on it. They are also an opinion no one asked for. They will tell you an opinion on almost anything, even if it's something minuscule, just to have an opinion. Another thing they do in conversation is to also one-up someone. This is found, I find, when someone has said something profound, intelligent, or meaningful that may put the speaker to the attention of a room or audience in a flattering or redeeming way. They can be a very jealous creature. Taking that away from the speaker with a one-upping comment to self-flatter is sad to the room, but very powerful to the Jezebel. They then move on to being overly critical, cynical, and passive-aggressive to full-blown bossy. The goal initially was to get to this point, to wear you down to gain control. Now, a word of caution: when you get sick of this behavior and you choose to confront them, you have to be aware that you will be met with deflection, gaslighting, denial, and other ad hominem assaults. If they choose to limit themselves to you, you need to understand that a small war may have started. They will try to turn others against you, even if it means lying. They will attempt to build a small army of supporters that will turn against you, even if it's friends, family, and co-workers. You need to remember, in this day and age, the Bible talks about how in the end people will be under greater attack from the enemy and should seek the Lord instead of the counsel of men. We need to remember this. Don't even take what I say here to heart until you've prayed, even fasted, to seek the answer from God. All you need to know today is that if you're experiencing these things, that it's a good sign that you're a child of God, and to realize the devil never attacks his own. The Lord says you don't answer to men, you answer to him. So you are expected to say no to the person or persons who may be displaying the Spirit. Fast and pray for direction from the Lord on this matter, and if it gets too extreme, just cut them loose and leave them behind. Don't look back and have no guilt or regrets. These people are under a dark influence and are not to be a concern. I close with a reminder that the best way to know that you might be right is if the whole world makes you feel like you're wrong. I love you and will pray for you all. Please like, subscribe, and share. I would also love some comments in your thoughts and feelings on this matter, or for future ideas. I also want to mention that I'm no expert when it comes to this, as you can tell, so please bear with me as I get up and running. This has been a calling from the Lord for a while, and I hope you're here from the beginning to what I hope is a magnificent ending. God bless, and chat soon.